Part 2. I just walked around there with a beer can full of beer. No, I just told you a beer can full of coffee. Or an empty one, for all that matters. Hence the last video there, other than this part 2, because that stopped in the middle of recording for some crazy reason. It's like there's an electromagnetic interference around here. You know, the FCC says we have to accept that happens. I'm pretty good at this backpack camera stuff, haven't I? Because I've always had a knack for it. Damn, that wind is chilly wet. So I was doing that damn research on Macron energy. It just didn't make sense. And I was detecting an electromagnetic fucking pulse with the temperature. So, you know, like ghost hunting style at that point is... Not a change of profile, so the profile's compromised. Criminal profiling. You got a headlight. You got a tail light out. Not a brake light though. Just a running tail light. You're on camera, so that's what I was doing. Just being a good Samaritan. Excuse me as I'm kind of fucking around with the Consigliere Starorenska. After all, this whole fucking YouTube channel is me being satirical conciliation to the reality that is reality. Actually, the Red Bull can is the proper size for what I'm trying to do with a mining laser. I don't even mean to, I'm just being honest, you know, paying back, and yeah, it's been rough out here. Yeah, I didn't think it all came around full circle, just as those people owed money, and I had a gun pointed in my face over it, and I have nothing to do with it. What do you think they're going to try to do this time? What do you think that they're going to try to do now? At least I'm not in the same household as them, but I am just outside. It's called situational awareness. And I've got a brain cell out there. At this point, I'm going to have to probably dumpster dive just to get a bite to eat. Morning. Grab the guitar up, but not where I'm at with it. Generally, I let the camera know what's going on anyway. I'm gonna have to rustle up breakfast though. Fake 5. Oh, refill tab. See if I can get some multitasking on, my little brain damage stuff going on. Motherfuckers never got me to a damn prostitute. I can't say that enough, I guess. It's like when I got documented neurological problem, And people try to think it's a mental one. That's manslaughter. If someone tried to fucking like, oh God, I think you need a mental evaluation. I gotta be like, no, you need to take a look at my official affidavit and medical records I have here on hand, which is why I need that seizure bracelet. I'm gonna have to write a good review for the place, nonchalant, like for real. I got like uber freaking Moogle stuff going on with Google Guides, so I gotta write you guys a good review. I don't know if you need the extra attention, but at least a good review. I swear. Because I think everyone I'm staying at with is about to go to prison. I'm going to be the last one standing. As sad as that sounds, probably for their own good. At this point, for how much crisscross and misfire and misdirections. It's horrible. Fucking horrible. It's like, I don't feel good about doing this, but I guess I'm the only adult. See if there's anything up in that dumpster. See if I can't try to hot plate myself a sandwich back together. I really don't like microwaves. They're convenient, but I don't like how they cook. I prefer toaster ovens. Well, I retrofitted the damn shed. Stay as my own independent unit. Otherwise, they would have dragged me into all their drama, and it would have just been domestic at that point. It's not domestic. I'm an independent household subunit. And usually there's hours to come into the house, but after everything has gone on, I've already been like systematically going, nope, I'm doing a strategic step off completely, and I got hit. You know what? If they wanted to do witness protection for me, they know they just need to give me a vehicle, my medical marijuana card, and all that shit, new social security number, and a cat carrier for the cats and the kitten, and, you know, some vapes and my prescription for my seizures, and I'll head down south. Let's see what these fools from California do down there. See how long that lasts. Especially because the parents would just love to see this documentation. Y'all have a good one. Thank you, man. Wherever he is, always know it. As I see the human fam too, on some of the things, the community fam and everything. Dumpster dive meat sandwich sounds good to me. People are on their constant pursuits. I pretty much have eternal joy and bliss. Where I'm more of a Taoist about it, frankly. And not a Taoist. It's a Tao with a T, like Tao Te Ching. It's the way of things. It's your way of things. I may have scored me something good to eat. I still have to pay for this either way, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Yeah, I got at least to look out for him on that measure too. Like, he's got higher ups he's gonna have to answer to some degree, you know. And if he's paying out of his pocket to cover in the meantime, then I definitely owe the man. You know what I mean? And the story, especially since he's been looking at me like that. I tried to avoid that. God, back in the day, we just sit here and fucking find these dumpster diving along the roads. Oh, I could just start adding this shit, I swear, to block out the sound. in cardboard boxes to block out the sound. Not to mention, if I was gonna frickin' put an AC unit in that shit at this point, I'm gonna have to. I'm running computer in it, so I'm gonna have to. This is another trash bin one. These came from the damn. Yeah, these came from the damn parking lot. Well, here's what it is. I'll go check DG next. Old salvage roads. Look at that shit. Some of the camera angles I've been working on is in the ruins I've been living in and all that over the years. Makes it look like, and look at how the trail drifts off. It almost looks like a real rocket at the end of, you know. The first YouTube shit I was gonna do was called Walks to Eternity. I started that up in Canada at that point. Everything else is because I was playing music out there and singing and doing poetry and shit. Before that. That's basically what I lost over there in Santa Cruz. They wiped the whole... fucking William Trophy wiped the whole computer. I lost everything. I forgot they had William Trophy. Could have had that on that. And my fucking crazy ass wife in Europe could have fucking pulled everyone along too. That's how many plausibilities are in real world existence. Because you were talking, what's about a what? Who's a robot? See how that lady like tried to dodge when she realized I had a camera on her? That's how fucking obvious these people are. I knew it was organized gang stalking or an intervention. It was not government. It was special interests. Right? Looks like those clouds are kind of raining and drifting. That's what Z, you know, the Z files and all that is like here. It looks like the giant mushrooms in the air. That's what I was doing. I was doing a esoterica view of the world, not a spiritual one. It's more like occult, esoterica, and arcane. You can go as far as say ancient religious studies. But anything else is under or overstated, perhaps, or misappropriated. Would the person who thought I was talking to myself literally physicalize themselves? Oh yeah, and look, by the way, you know that little rocket flare? Look at it, it's way over there. No, it's just an airplane though. But the way the chemtrail disappears, the chemtrail. Yeah. Those are real, by the way. Not a mystery. It's Purdue or something university was doing it, and it was to reflect light back. It's part of a global warming research. Unlike the fucking crazy motherfucking idiots who think that research is, oh, they're trying to poison us. What the hell are you on? Is all my answer was the fucking trophy at that point. Dude was a conspiracy theorist, total loon on it. That's the thing about this place. That's why I always loved it out here on Mondays and hated it too. If I was on E on Sunday, I knew I wasn't gonna find anything. And I mean food, cigarettes, cigarette leftovers, even $1 or two, all that shit. Yeah. Bloody overturned my stomach. That's the truth. It's safer for them too. Even if I can manage to fucking clean this up. That's why I chose Defiance as a strategic location to bring in these fools. Oh look, I found the same cable that went missing out of my shed out here. Gee, I wonder who had it. Gee, I wonder. Look, it's it almost looked like a roll of. Of course, I'm an electrician like that, so I have electrical tapes for more than one reason. For one, I had to fix my shoes because they're about done. I'm getting new shoes on Monday as well. But these shoes ain't gonna make it. That's why I can't believe that. They don't understand. They're like, we'll get you a taxi. Like, it don't work that way. Yeah. Try to find me maybe a cigarette around. Yeah, my audio recording that only got the is from an earlier point in the audio recording because I still got the audio running with this YouTube video. That's it, probably telling me that either I just connected to Wi-Fi or I'm running low on space. I only have 1.3 gigs left. I got 2 more videos that need to go up to clear up space. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, someone had a good time over here. That's cool. I like this old school gutter punk deadhead fucking shit, man. Sit here and try to spell beer in the morning. It's a lifestyle. That's why they used to love hanging out with me, because I'm the one dude that wasn't getting drunk. I might have a couple swills, but I'm not sitting there getting plastered like everyone else. And I was their support network on that level too. Right, all I found was a bunch of cigarettes out here. I did find one little baby Rocho still in my pocket. I was hoping to find one of the big boys. Look, the Conquistadors. These are good. I actually like these. Although I would rather, there was a time when I used to go out here and do manifestation, which is something like a lost art of its own, where you throw the energy and find the quantum radius of its manifestation. In other words, most probable chances of outcome, like rolling the dice with the universe. Of course, I make that gesture, and in some angles, it's gonna look like I'm whacking off, rolling the dice. Anyway, as I was saying before I digress too far about the dice roll, now that you understand that, I would try to manifest for other people. Just like that. I'm doing that with energy, and it's empty too. Which is bad juju. It means there's someone with ill intent watching. That direction or that direction. So, foreign journalist, all documentation going. About time to end their bullshit charade. I guess the only cigarette I'm going for is this menthol. It's a Lucky's menthol. Of course, that one over there is in better shape, but look right on. Need that for someone else. I'm still using a twin lighter thing because I can't find out where my big went. I'll show up in over there. How fucking half nerved I am on this fucking shit going down the way it is. I don't know. A little bit more to add on, some tobacco for that purpose. Medical purposes only. Who's in charge here? I still have a recorder going in YouTube at the same time. I've had my audio recorder going on since 2:45 this morning when I woke up. It's a Red Bull. And it's empty, by the way. Wait till I start walking around with the empty beer can. I'm gonna find you all out. Every last one of you that called the police, I'm gonna find out real quick, huh? You just saw my new YouTube video. I was playing fake drunk yesterday for everyone. That's what's fucked up is I vouched for him too. It's like a double-edged sword at that point. Truth usually is a double-edged sword though. I swear. Yeah, I'm literally and physically dealing with an imposter. If you don't register that, then my life is even more in danger. And after what I was told in Canada, if you don't register this, I'm dipping as far into the hood as I can get. Now, I'm not zipping unless I'm singing my guitar, telling stories to my kids. I still say thank you, Detroit Red Wings, on that. Like I said, there's a few small agencies in Michigan that got things right. I should have listened to them. They were like a bunch of small voices amongst a bunch of motherfucking screaming morons. He's probably not turning. I'll just do this little thing. Yeah, never tell if that's too late. You gotta have environmental awareness on such. I got drag line esoterically. You know, if I had a pendulum, it would have dragged back to the quantum observer effect because I know how to do empty mind, which is an ancient technique of completely thinking of nothing. And then what you do from there is you can actually are receptive to your entire environment. It'd be a little overwhelming to some people at first. They're used to having their imaginary house in their heads. And an empty mind technique, there ain't nothing there. So you get to hear all of the world around you for exactly what it is. It'll blow your mind. Spin your head. And you'll go probably running back into your cave at that point. Generally, what happens to people like that? Now, depending on what kind of methods you want to go through and evaluate that with. It's how conversations like that can finally happen. I forgot the Dollar General trash thing, but I've been still doing bait and switches. This measurement comes down to how much money I have or don't have, or where I'm going or I'm not going. That's been my bait and switch hardcore right now. Also, if I'm drunk or not, because people thought I was when I was sober, and I proved that already with a can of water. Like I said, I'm still gonna try to get some good food here in a minute. Remember at Burger King, only this time I'll have my recorder going. I think I had it going yesterday. I'm not sure. I didn't watch the whole video all the way through. It is all raw footage after all. That's why I have to do pre-takes before I hit the record button, and people thought I was talking my damn self. Means I'm actively scripting this and then doing it. Unless I'm doing it reality check live and unscripted, which is basically what my audio is. But this section that's on the camera phone pretty much comes from all the scripting I just did in the last 3 hours to make a 15-minute to 20-minute video. Took 3 hours scripting all the proper ways I want to go with it. Because I ran into people that was, glossophobic. I thought it was fake. I thought I was a Russian. I almost got killed as a Russian. And a hate crime after children were extorted and were sent on a witch hunt for a communist Nazi Russian when I'm only a fucking communist on the Marxist side, and at the very which means we've been killing Russians and Nazis before your country was ever created. What an insult. And attempts of my life have been made in this city due to that.